Hello, welcome. Let's try to solve another Leetcode problem 2406. Divide intervals into minimum number of groups. So this problem is similar like maximum meeting rooms. So for example, we have a range of 5 to 10 and 2 to 3. So this is a 2 to 3 and this is a 5 to 10. I just use several examples, maybe 5 to 10, 2 to 3, and I'm gonna use 6 to 8. So here is 6 and 8, and let me just use another one, maybe 1 to 10. So 1 to 10 gonna be here. Yeah. So we just want to check what is the maximum meeting rooms we can have. So for example, this one and this one can hold just needed to use one meeting rooms. Yeah. And for this one, definitely we need to use another meeting room because during this time, definitely there should be 3 meetings and we need 3 meeting rooms. Yeah. So if we turn the problem into the maximum of meeting rooms we're gonna have, and this problem is gonna be an easy problem. Basically, we can solve it in 2 ways. So one way is by sweep line. Another way is a difference array. But for this problem, we just need to check the value of the left and right. It is 10 to the power of 6. It means, even we use the difference array, we can still solve the problem. Yeah, so for now, I'm going to use this difference array to solve it because it is much easier to write. Yeah. So for the f, it's going to be 0 times 10 to the power of 6 plus 2. So 10 to the power of 6 is just coming from here because the left and right is maximum 10 to the power of 6, and because the f array is a 0 index, normally it should plus 1. But this start and end interval, so that is always included. So it is said the left and right it is included. If it is included, it means the right is also valid. So it means we need to plus another one. Yeah. Now we just want to check the start and end inside the intervals. So the f as the start should plus equal to 1, and add plus 1 should minus equal to 1, and we're gonna prepare a prefix sum. It's gonna be the list accumulate with the f. Finally, we just need to check the maximum value of the f. So that's gonna be the maximum meeting rooms we're gonna have. Now let me just submit it to check if it works. There's something wrong. Let me have a check. Yeah, let me just run it first. It seems there's something wrong. Yeah, so it should be 3, but I return a 2. Yeah, this is the start and end, so the start should plus equal to 1. The end should minus equal to 1. Yeah, this is just strings. And let me just print out the prefix to check what is inside. This is a little bit strange. It should be the maximum of the prefix. Yeah, because I just return the maximum of f. Definitely it is wrong because we are checking the prefix sum. Yeah, let me just check what is inside the prefix. As we can see, so this is the prefix array, so the maximum of them going to be 3 during this range. Yeah, so we're going to return the maximum of the prefix to check the final result. So I just did a typo, maybe. Yeah, sometimes it makes such kind of mistakes, should be careful about it. Now, as you can see, it works. It is a little bit slow, but I still think it is okay because the time complexity is 10 to the power. It is 10 to the power of 6 because here we initialized the array. It is the length is 10 to the power of 6. Yeah. So I think that's for 8. So there's another way. I'm not planning to talk about it, but since I'm thinking also about another way. Maybe. So sometimes we want to use a sweep line. Yeah. So for this problem, 10 to the power of 6, it is okay. We're going to use a difference array. But we can still use I think we can still use the sweep line to solve the problem. So the basic idea is that we're going to prepare the start and end event. So whether and there is a start event, we're gonna plus a 1, and here we're gonna plus 1, so the maximum currently is gonna be 2, and when it goes to here, it's gonna minus 1, so it becomes 1, and here there will be a minus 1, so it becomes 0. Yeah, so the maximum gonna be 2 in this range, so we're gonna return a 2. So now let's just try to use sweep line to solve the problem, because sweep line is just yeah, the time complexity gonna be n log n. It is 10 to the power of 5 times log 10 to the power of 5. So basically, it is even bigger than that, because this one is just 10 to the power of 6, and this one definitely it is more than 10 to the power of 6. But we're gonna try to use maybe a sweep line to solve the problem. Yeah. So we're gonna prepare an event array. It's gonna be an empty array. Now I want to check the start and end inside the intervals. So the event should append the start. Yeah. So let me think about whether it is a positive 1 or negative 1. Yeah, because basically in this problem, if this is let me check some examples. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, I think if there's a meeting of 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Basically, there's still one meeting room. I still think it is okay. Otherwise, I will make it wrong. I just mentioned it's gonna be something. Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like this. So while I'm using the difference array, I also checked something like this. If it happens, so it's gonna be just one meeting room. Yeah. So for this kind of situation, there will be just one meeting room. Let's just check that. So this means the end gonna finish first. The previous end gonna finish first, and then I'm gonna start the next meeting, and I'm gonna have the start time. Yeah. So this means for the start, it's gonna be later. So it's gonna be 1. And events dot append with the end, it's gonna be finish first. Yeah. Now after that, I'm gonna sort the events array. So after sorting, I think I need to prepare a counter. I'm gonna prepare a count. Now I want to check any value and sign inside the events. So if this is sign equal to 1, basically it means the starting point. So this means the count would plus equal to 1, else the count would minus equal to 1. Finally, I want to return the result, and let me set the result to be 0. So from here, I think I can check the maximum value. So it's going to be the maximum of the result with this count. Yeah. So I'm not sure about it because I didn't solve by using the sweep line method for this problem. Yeah, but basically I think it should work. Yeah, because this is the basic pattern of sweep line. There's something wrong. I didn't check it. So for this kind of interval, actually, I should have a 1, but I return 0. Yeah, let me just think about it. So this is a inside. Yeah, I didn't consider there is a testing case like 1 and 1. Let me use this testing case to have a check. So I'm gonna print out the events. So if I put a 1 and 1 inside, what is inside my events? So inside my events gonna be 2 values, 1 and minus 1, 1 and 1. Yeah, so this means if there's this kind of testing cases, I cannot use this method. This is a little bit strange. Yeah, normally I don't think we have a meaning with the start time and end time is going to be the same. But this is definitely not a meeting room problem. This is just to divide the intervals into minimum number of groups. Yeah. Let me just check in this testing case. So yeah, it's gonna have something. Definitely, it's gonna have something like on this kind of a testing case. So here is a -1. This means from here my counter would -1. It will become a -1 first, and then it will become a 0. Yeah, basically this means I need to put the result tag outside of the if else. Yeah, let me just have a try. Yeah, because yeah, so it should be the absolute of the count. Yeah, absolute of the count, because it's gonna have something like the negative values. Absolute with this count. I'm not sure. Maybe it works. Maybe it didn't work for others. Let me think about other testing cases. Yeah, but it can never have something like 2 and 1. Yeah, I don't think it will have this kind of testing case. Normally it is not possible. It can only have 1 and 1. So I think it should be okay. Now let me just submit it. Maybe it's yeah, it takes such a long time. Yeah, and at the same time, I think that is so long because I printed out the event, and this gonna be, I'm not sure, maybe wrong. Yeah, I should normally delete this one first before checking it. Yeah, it seems that this kind of method will gonna have something wrong. Yeah, and there will be other testing cases, definitely. Yeah, so the expected is yeah, let me just use maybe use the count plus minus yeah, definitely I think I cannot use it this way so what happens if there is like a duplicate 1 and 1? Yeah, so maybe I need to check it from here. So if there's a duplicate, I need to just put why not just put one value so if s equal to the end, if s not equal to end, I would to check that. Yeah, so this means if there is a sum line and this is another one, maybe there's a sum dot, it is the same, it means we're gonna need more meeting rooms. Yeah, if we use a difference array, we can solve this kind of a testing case easily. But here, if we are using the sweep line, it's gonna cause some issues while we have the duplicates like 1 and 1. Yeah, because all those values will become 0. But we need to check the first one, and then we need to -1. But currently we -1 first and then +1. Yeah, so maybe if it is the same value, we need to append something else. It is not 1 and -1. we need to set something else. So let's try to do it like that. So if the start equal to the end, so we want to put it inside, of course, but we need to change the sign. It's gonna be -1 and 1. Otherwise, we're gonna put the 1 and -1. Yeah, because normally if it is not equal, it is okay. But if it is equal, we want to keep the start first, because we want to put it inside first. Let me check what is wrong. Oh yeah, because here I forgot to end the count. I think in this way it should be okay, but let's just have a try. It didn't work. So what is inside the events? It is 1 -1. If we meet yeah, because here while we are checking the sign, we have to have another check. It seems a lot of things yeah, I have to use another thing to check. So if yeah, maybe I want to put something else. Maybe I want to put 2 and -2. So if sign equal to -2 and call to the plus equal to 1. So elif sign equal to 2 and the call to the minus equal to 1. So elif the sign equal to 1, the code would plus equal to 1. So else it's gonna be, yeah, the code would be minus equal to 1. I didn't solve it like this before. That is just coming into my mind when I find something wrong and I want to debug and I want to try to think about something else. Definitely, maybe there's a better solution. I'm not sure if it can pass, but let's just have a try. Yeah, let me just testing this one. It seems it didn't work. Maybe we have to, keep using the difference array. The sweep line gonna be, a little bit difficult to solve such problem. While there's a duplicate, it seems we cannot remove the duplicate so easily. Yeah, there's still something wrong, and definitely for this kind of testing case, it's really difficult to debug to find the issues. Yeah, I think that's for it. So forget about the sweep line method. So we're gonna keep using the difference array to solve the problem, just as as before. The difference array gonna be quite clear and concise for solving such problem. Yeah, because this problem definitely the difference array gonna be really easy to solve. Yeah, so I will check if there's some method by using the sweep line. So thank you for watching. See you next time.